Welcome to Sparks. The reviews are in. 5 days ago, the insiders launched into the world. The reviews are already telling a story I hoped for but didn't dare expect. As professionals, we're bombarded with content promising transformation, breakthrough insights, and life-changing revelations. Most deliver neither entertainment nor genuine change. But something different is happening with early readers of the insiders, and their responses reveal why this story is resonating in ways that surprise even me.
Is starting as a mirror to the daily life of many, when then soon the roller coaster starts going deeper and deeper into emotions, reflecting back and forth to reveal at the end the interesting twist. An absolutely wonderful book, definitely worth reading and then reading it again.
This reader captured something I've been trying to articulate for months. The Insiders doesn't just tell you about transformation, it mirrors your own mental processes back to you through characters whose struggles feel intimately familiar.
A smart mix of sci-fi adventure and real-world insight. Beneath the spaceships and drama, it's really about choice, pressure and breaking old patterns. Really entertaining story, but what really stays with you are the lessons on resilience and transformation.
The mirror effect. What's fascinating about these early responses is how readers are discovering layers I embedded intentionally but wasn't sure would land. The story operates simultaneously as entertainment and as a diagnostic tool for your own mental patterns. When you read about Bran's exile to the basement, you're not just following a fictional character's journey, you're exploring your own relationship with shame, setbacks, and the voice that tells you you're not good enough. When Captain Higgs struggles to maintain authority whilst managing competing voices from her crew, you're witnessing your own daily battle between strategic thinking and reactive responses. The mirror-to-daily life effect happens because every character represents actual functions happening in your brain right now. Walter's threat assessments, Candy's optimistic solutions, Tiger's breakthrough insights, these aren't just creative metaphors. They're accurate representations of how your mind actually processes challenges, opportunities, and decisions. The roller coaster of recognition. The roller coaster one reader described isn't just plot tension, it's the emotional journey of self-recognition. You start reading about a spaceship crew and gradually realize you're reading about yourself. The deeper you go, the more personal it becomes. This is why readers are saying it's worth reading again. The first read is for the story. The second read is for the insights about your own mental landscape that you missed while being entertained by the adventure. Professional development rarely works this way. Most business books tell you what to think. Most fiction entertains without transforming. The Insiders does something different. It shows you how you already think, then gives you tools to think differently. The science of story-based learning. There's solid neuroscience behind why this approach works. When you read about characters facing challenges, your mirror neurons fire as if you're experiencing their journey yourself. Your brain doesn't distinguish between lived experience and vividly imagined experience when it comes to forming new neural pathways. This is why Jesus taught through parables rather than lectures. Stories don't just convey information, they provide experimental templates for transformation. When you read about Bran learning to trust different voices in his head, your brain processes that as practice for your own decision-making patterns. The real-world insight readers are discovering happens because the story gives you a safe space to experiment with new ways of thinking. You can explore Bran's choices without the risk of your own consequences, then apply those insights to your actual challenges. What stays with you? The second reviewer nailed something crucial. What really stays with you are the lessons on resilience and transformation. This isn't accidental. Every character arc, every conflict, every resolution models actual strategies for mental well-being and conscious choice. When Walter floods the ship with stress responses, you're learning how your own threat detection system works, and how to acknowledge its warnings without letting them drive all your decisions. When Candy maintains optimism despite setbacks, you're discovering how possibility-focused thinking literally rewires your brain for resilience. The professional applications are immediate because the characters represent the same mental processes you use in every workplace challenge. Understanding how your mind actually works under pressure transforms how you approach everything from difficult conversations to strategic planning. The choice architecture. Both reviewers highlighted choice as the central theme, and this reveals the book's deepest purpose. In our current cultural moment, we're constantly told what to think, how to feel, and which voices deserve our attention. The Insiders does something radically different. It shows you how to recognize which voices are speaking and choose which ones deserve your trust. This isn't just personal development, it's cognitive sovereignty. The ability to observe your own mental processes, understand how they work, and make conscious choices about which patterns to strengthen. In a world designed to manipulate your attention and responses, this becomes a form of rebellion. The unexpected twist. The interesting twist readers are discovering isn't just a plot device. It's the moment you realize the spaceship represents your own mind. That revelation reframes everything you've read and everything you thought you knew about your own mental landscape. This is why readers are saying they want to read it again immediately. Once you understand the metaphor, you want to revisit every scene with new awareness of what it reveals about your own capacity for growth, choice, and transformation. Why this matters now. In our age of information overload and attention fragmentation, we need stories that don't just entertain but actually equip us for the choices that matter most. Stories that mirror our struggles whilst modeling solutions. Stories that respect both our intelligence and our need for genuine transformation. The early reviews suggest The Insiders is filling that need. Readers are finding entertainment that transforms, science fiction that illuminates science fact, and characters whose journeys provide templates for their own growth. If you've been wondering whether this story is worth your time, the early readers have answered that question. But more importantly, they've revealed that this isn't just a book you read. It's a mirror you look into, a roller coaster you experience, and a toolkit you carry forward into your own transformation journey. The Insiders is available now. Your mental spaceship awaits its captain. Get your copy now at books2read.com/The Insiders. What's one area where you're ready to break old patterns and choose differently?